Welcome into Real Talk today. I'm Michael Liptak.
And I'm Sydney McIntyre.
We're going to talk about a tough subject in Kansas. Sierra Webb, a 16-year-old junior, she committed suicide this past week. Then her teammate, who was actually a teammate of hers, Katie Housh, they both played on the soccer team together. When the community was honoring Sierra at the high school, Housh actually killed herself then, and she walked in front of a train. Housh and Sierra were both close friends. The community found out in a tough way. The school, which is about 1,700 students, they learned about Sierra's death in their first period, and then in the second period, they found out that Housh killed herself in a result of losing one of her best friends. So Sydney, this is obviously a tough subject to talk about, but what would just be your advice to any students that's struggling in school, having tough problems at home, they lost a friend or a family member? What would just be your advice to try to handle that type of situation?
Well, I'm going to kind of cover everything here. With the situation at hand, it was a school, and I had this happen when I was in junior high, and it was real hard because we were all very close to the student. And what the school did was they took most of the day, and everybody was able to come in and they were able to talk and share their feelings with people, and we learned so much about the connections that we had with the person. And I think that that would be really neat if the school did that, and to kind of broaden their resources for the students. It's really hard. There's always somebody there. Whether you think that there is or isn't, there's somebody to reach out, and there's always somebody to listen. And I think right now for this school and for the families, they really need to promote themselves as being there and being a resource for these students, because to be able to deal with this at such a young age, it's very hard. But it's there's an ability, they can deal with it, you know.
The school actually sent out a memo to the parents to say to actually talk to your kids about this situation. And for people in general, though, there's help out there. Go to a counselor, go to a teacher, go to a friend, your parents, anyone. Just go ahead and talk to them about it, because I'm sure even though the situation seems like it's too tough to overcome, you will overcome it.
Mm-hmm.
Go talk to someone, and once you do overcome it, you can look back on it and say, wow, I came back from that, and you can show, it would show what type of person you are.
Right, and I think that this is a good chance for them to be educated and find awareness in the fact that there's people struggling, and a lot of the kids that are struggling, nobody knows that they are struggling. And so for the parents to educate and sit down and talk, if, say, if anything is happening, come and talk to us. Or to find the right group of people to hang out with could be another thing. Maybe you're not hanging out with the right group of people, and maybe you need to surround yourself with positive people. So that is my take on it. And if you have any suggestions, make sure to comment below suggestions or requests, and feel free to keep watching for next segments on Real Talk Today.